Morning everybody. We're gonna do a little weekend vlog because I feel like I haven't actually like vlogged just a general weekend or anything for ages, so that's what we're gonna do today. I have this big ass bag of old DVDs that used to like live under my bed that were put in here, I'm not joking, months ago, if not like maybe a year ago or something. And I recently was watching Heather McLary's one of her vlogs, and she says that she started to collect like DVDs, and it's something that I always think about, how like there's certain films that I used to love as a kid that I can never find on any streaming things, and that just freaks me out because I'm like, if I want to watch this film and it's not on any streaming services and I get rid of all my DVDs, what am I gonna do? So I need to sort this out. I've been needing to do this for ages and ages because I love having a DVD, I just do. So I'm gonna sit and go through these whilst we just have a little chit chat. Guys, I'm currently working. If you're a crochet or a knitting girly, actually honestly guys, I'm not really crocheting anymore. How sad is that? There's only been a few, or like actually honestly one crochet pattern that I've seen recently that's actually like piqued my interest. It's by brand, is it Honts or something? I'll try and like show a picture, and it's like this sort of almost checkered sweater, but it's not checkered in the colours, it's like how the stitches are. So there would be like a block of stitches that are like say half double crochet like through the back loop or something, and it just makes it look super cool and crisscrossy. Oh my god, I can see brats. See, I'm going to look at all of these and be like, I can't get rid of that. There is a certain film that I am looking for, which I don't think it's going to be in here, funny enough. I've got like a little disc thing that I've had for years, that when I went to uni, I put a load of like my favourite films in it, but I don't know where it's gone. My guess is it's on my TV stand somewhere. Honestly, I feel like the film choices that are in here just exactly scream the type of child I was. No, you don't. You guys don't get it, yeah? Is it in here? No, I'm going to watch that. You guys don't actually get it. I was obsessed with Mary-Kate and Ashley. To be honest, like there's certain films like this, that's always going to live on streaming services. So, you know, I feel like it's the sort of random little niche films I'm going to have to just keep. Oh, one of my favourite films. That has to be in that little thing I was on about. I'm not joking, yeah? Obviously, if everyone's seen the TV show, go and watch the film. I haven't seen the film in years. Honestly, traumatizing. But I love this film. I need to stop having this mindset of like, oh, just in case. Girl, if you really wanted to buy it, say if you get rid of it and you really wanted to buy it again, you can probably get it somewhere else. You can probably buy it on eBay. I'm actually gonna go and get the other bag, and then I'll give you a haul with the ones I've decided on. Also, please don't mind the hair. I know I look like the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. I genuinely think I have a problem with getting rid of things from my childhood, because tell me why. I have so, like, I just can't get rid of so many. Like, there's just certain films that I just absolutely cannot get rid of. Like, I just cannot get rid of Wild Child. It's not happening. Like, Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging. I can't do it because I probably watch those films until they shouldn't work anymore, let's be honest. I did find some good ones in another bag. Do you know how obsessed I was with The Host? Like, and this isn't even in here because I took it to uni, and that is my next task. I need to find the little zip case thing I have, because a lot of these, like, I feel like there's nothing in here either. Yeah, I took Hannah Montana the movie to DVD to uni, because of course I did. Right, this is actually the film that I've been looking for, guys. What do you guys know about Beautiful Creatures? You guys don't get it. Again, I took it to uni with me. This actually has to be up there in like my top 10 films, and I don't know why. I think it's just like where it's witchy. If you don't know what this is about, sorry, this I'm just turning into a little DVD channel. This is about a girl who's a witch, and like for her, I think it's like her 16th or 17th birthday, she goes like good or bad. Guys, it's just so good. It's just the vibes, the soundtrack, the actors, like it's just so excellent. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been craving watching this. I've been trying to find it everywhere. This is the reason, to be honest, that I've been sorting out, because I tried to find this on streaming. Guys, why are we paying for streaming services, and then you want to watch a film, aka Prime, you want to watch a film and then you have to pay more? Babe, I'm already giving you money, don't ask for more. Isn't this just like a crazy run of series from like 2014? So I'm probably only going to be working on 2 things in this vlog because I'm trying really hard to just stick to a project. Like I get to this stage, specifically this stage, in every project and then I stop. It's whenever I'm on the yoke, I will be like 10 rows or something from splitting off to the arm, and then I decide I don't want to do it anymore. I've had enough. But this is the Monday sweater by Petite Knit. Actually, both of the patterns today are from Petite Knit. Yeah, guys, I'm basic. I just love her patterns. They're so nice. As you can see, she's coming together. This yarn is so cute. It's like an ombre, and I got given it, so I can't really complain. Honestly, there'll be more probably footage in the September vlog because yes, guys, I'm vlogging again for the month. And obviously this is a toddler jumper, by the way. I didn't even mention that, but it's the toddler version of the Monday sweater. Honestly, guys, I don't know how you're making like the Monday sweater for like an adult. Do you know how long it would take me to make a Monday sweater? I mean, hey, never say never, but it would literally probably take me like 4 months maybe. But this is working up pretty quick, to be honest. So you may recognise this yarn if you watched my August vlog. Guys, I'm redoing my sweater, aren't I? Did I even finish the original one? No. So yeah, this looks so nice. So just a quick little, long story short, I think I messed up on the original one. The gauge was so, like, my tension was so loose and it was so big. I was so many stitches off and I don't even know where I went wrong, that guys, I was so close to, like, I'd majority done the body. I'd almost finished doing the stockinette. I was almost about to go onto the ribbon for the bottom like hem, and I decided actually I'm gonna do a test swatch. I'm gonna do a gauge swatch on smaller needles and see if that could work. And yeah, it worked. So the ribbing is in, like, I think the original one, I think the ribbon is like 4mm and this is like 3.75 or something. I can't remember. The body needles in the original is like 5mm and I'm doing a 4mm. I did all my gauge swatch and stuff and it should be okay. Gauge swatch. I feel like I'm just gonna have to block it like quite a lot, and also I'm going down in size because I did a 2x. There was just so much positive ease that I was like, I feel like there doesn't need to be this much. So I'm hoping that going down a size and also going down needle size isn't going to make it too tight, because I mean, I guess we're going to find out. But I also do just prefer, like, you can see how nice and like tight the stitches look, and like it feels like a dense fabric, which is what the biggest reason why I was like something seems off, because whenever I was knitting on the original one, it seemed like I could see right through it, and I just didn't want that. Whereas this was a lot denser and compact. So I've done all the short rows and I'm doing the yoke, but this is also the part in the original where I took a break for like 4 months of it. Well, maybe not 4 months, for a couple months, because it was just so long. But I'm telling myself now, these are the only 2 projects I can work on. My aim is to get I want to work on this a bit more, to be honest, because I find this is hurting my hands, because this yarn, obviously it's not exactly thick, this is only Aran yarn, but because it's so much thicker and like tighter, it seems to be hurting my hands. So I'm honestly probably just going to work on this a bit more. Also, obviously this is not for me, this is for a toddler, so I'm kind of loving doing, like, making a toddler sized clothing, because obviously it just works so quickly and they're just so cute. And also I don't need to use as much yarn. I really want to get rid of a lot of my yarn because I have so much of it that it's kind of freaking me out. Well, I say so much of it, I feel like for me I have a lot of it. Compared to others I probably don't, but considering the pace that I like, the speed I knit, I don't need to have that much yarn. And also most of it is for like was for projects that like I've already completed, or like I don't have enough of like one colour to make something else, sort of thing. But guys, I really am just in my petite knit era, because tell me why, I go and look for a pattern and just nothing on Ravelry is like piquing my interest, and I think, oh, I know where I need to go. I need to go to my bestie. Like, is it a bit of an unpopular opinion to like petite knit if you're a knitter? Because I feel like the people that love her, do you know what I mean? But the people that are like really do not, they're like, I don't see the hype and stuff. I'm definitely like, I understand why people say like I don't get the hype, because if you look at the majority of her patterns, they are very basic. I mean, not for me because I'm a newbie, but I feel like for experienced knitters, they probably look at it and think, well, why is this so popular? Like, this is just a standard like raglan or something like that. I do feel like a lot of her pieces do look very like polished though, because I feel like there's some, how do I explain this, some knitwears that like even if I made, you could tell that it was handmade, do you know what I mean? Which, if that's your vibe, that's so nice. Hi guys, sorry for the jump scare, but I never finished what I was bloody talking about. What I meant was how I know a lot of people make things to kind of look handmade because obviously they want to show they've made it. But I think a lot of people like Petite Knit because a lot of her stuff looks like it's store-bought. I know for me, like, I'm more likely to wear something that doesn't look handmade, if you know what I mean. I find a lot of my crochet stuff, you can tell that it's been made by moi. You know, I find also with crochet, it's a lot more obvious to see that it's handmade, because I suppose like you can't, there's not a crochet machine, do you know what I mean? Like there is a knitting machine. But yeah, I think that's why a lot of people say don't like Petite Knit stuff, because it's like this stuff looks pretty store-bought, which I'm more likely to wear stuff if it looks like that than not. But hey, it's everyone's opinion. Everyone's fine. Everyone can have their own opinion. But yeah, I never finished what I was bloody talking about, so sorry. It is obviously nice to see, because sometimes I'll be out at work and I'll see someone and I'll be like, you've made that. And it's just so satisfying. I remember this one time, there was this girl that come into my work and she had like, it was like a coat. It was like a floor length granny cardigan, and like one half of it was black and white and I think the other half of it was like black and red. Guys, when I tell you, I thought about that cardigan all day, because I saw it and I was like, that is crazy. I have like 14 rounds left, so it's nearly 2:15. I'm gonna come back once I have the yoke done. Guys, I have finished the yoke. Yes, it is 6:01. So in all fairness, I don't think that's that bad going for me, because as I say, I'm a slow knitter. So I'm just gonna divide the body and the sleeves, and then it'll be a bit easier to see what we're actually working with. Okay, do I have maybe more stitches than I'm supposed to? Yeah. Oh no, I have the right amount of stitches. Yes. I think I'm just going to try and work on this one, I think, this evening, unless I just randomly decide to do a few rows of the zipper sweater. But I'm really enjoying doing this one at the minute. I think also where it's an ombre yarn, it's like I'm chasing the next yarn. I don't know, it's like the next colour, and I just really like the way this is turned out. I think it's going to be super cute. I need to go shower, and I need to go put my eyelashes on, guys. I feel so ugly without eyelashes. Like, it's ridiculous. I just used the cluster lashes that you can do yourself, and they will stay on for like maybe a week. I have to have an early night because I have work at 6 AM tomorrow and on Sunday. That's so fun. It's going to be shower, eyelashes, bed. Not perfect, but they'll do. Guess who's probably going to wake up with one less lash this side and probably one in the middle gone here. However, I do need to seal them, so now I have to just sort of sit like... I mean, they just took me 13 minutes, I can see. So 13 minutes for maybe like, if I don't wear makeup, like 15 extra minutes in bed. Yeah. Also, if you're like me and you're like, you want to live a high maintenance, no, what is it? You're high maintenance, but what is the thing? It's like you do high maintenance things to be low maintenance. Honestly, lashes, eyebrow tint. I mean, I haven't tinted my eyebrows. And like gradual tanner. And you're done. Hit the slay button. Twice maybe. However, I probably should like literally go to bed. I don't want... Guys, I want to do YouTube all the time. Have I ever said that before? Probably. Are you joking? I would love to do that. One day, guys. Manifesting. Look at my hair. I've got a croissant on my head. Good night. I just want to say, I was right about my eyelashes. I've lost one on this side. I don't know if you can see. Oh god, what's happened here? Literally, at like, I think it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like this. It fell on my face and I was like, I put it somewhere. Afternoon, girly pops. Also, first things first, look how my hair turned out this morning. I went to work and it was all kind of straight, and where it was so humid at work, it just went phew. But like, she's cute. Can you see that? This might look so awful, I don't know. But I just got home from work and I thought I would share how much I'd done last night. Did not do that much, but I think I'd done more than what I showed when I was talking yesterday. So we're like that much into the body, which I think is pretty good. Look how cute it looks. I feel like you can see the colour a little bit more. I think if I sit near the window, it like washes it out a bit and makes it go like really crazy. But how cute is that? I'm hoping I can finish the body in this vlog. I'm not going to stress myself out too much to get it done, but one of my friends is coming over. I think we're going to watch maybe Twilight or Harry Potter because it's season, so hoping I can sit and knit for the entirety of the film. I was going to start working on my zipper sweater last night, but I don't think my iPad had any charge, and I use like a row counter app on there, and I have loads of my... Actually, maybe I should show you. I do use the little row counter things that you can like stick on your needles or just have around. But I don't have enough of them, and I don't have like a row counter, like little... Yeah, I know you can get all the little rings, but I just have... I don't even know what it's called. I think I just typed in like counter app. And as you can see... Oh, maybe. I have so many different patterns on the go, like all random ones, that it's easy, and also I can have it against like the pattern, whatever pattern I'm using, so I can just tick through it. It's quite handy actually, so we'd recommend doing that if you haven't. Also, I think I found a new like thing I want to create, because for some reason whenever I think of knitting, I just think of like cardigans and jumpers or like sweaters, but I think I was on TikTok and someone had a balaclava on, like a hood, and I was like, I need to make a hood. So at some point I really want to make a hood. I've been looking for a few patterns, but there's not really been that many that's jumped out at me. I think there's one which I was like, oh, I'll probably make this one, but honestly I don't really know what colours to do. Obviously that's not going to get made in this vlog because I'm trying to stick to these projects. This is the Harris hood. I'll put it up on the screen somewhere, and it's just a very basic, cute, baggy hood with like, I think it's probably just complete stockinette to be honest, and then just some ribbon around the front. And I really like that one because it looks oversized, so like if say it's really cold and I've got a coat on but I don't have a hood, I can just chuck that on and just sort of have it around. The roomy balaclava, this one is quite, I feel like is a lot more thinner, it looks like, whereas the Harris one looked like quite thick and warm, whereas this one is quite like, it looks quite thin, very like loose and drapey, do you know what I mean? But that's super cute as well. And then lastly is the winter hood, and this one's different because it has like a I don't know, what would you, like a little tab, like a almost like a bib. That's definitely not the right the right word for it. Oh, a neck warmer and hood, yeah. So it like obviously is a hood, but it also comes down to probably like here-ish, so you can just chuck that on. That's also really cute, and I feel like would be a great layering piece. Actually, I really quite like that one. I don't know, we'll see when I get to that point. So yeah, I will catch up with you later on, but guys, please be nice to your retail workers. Evening guys, it's actually like nearly 9 o'clock. Oops. little bedtime chat. My friend ended up coming around and we watched To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and let me tell you, yeah, every time I watch that film, like I've already forgotten how good it was, because I was watching, I think this is like the best rom-com of like current times. I don't care. As I was watching it, I was knitting on this. To be honest, not much has been, like, I wouldn't say loads has been done, but I'd say quite a bit, like, it's quite a bit of progress. I think I have like a couple more inches to do, which I'm hoping I can like speedily get through tomorrow. I don't know. And I also did knit on my zipper sweater a little bit, but maybe like 5 rows, so there's not much change of that one. But guys, I have unlocked a beast within myself, I think, which is browsing yarn on Vinted. I think it was the August vlog where I mentioned that I wanted to get rid of some of my yarn because I just have so much like miscellaneous yarn that's like, they're quite decently sized like cakes, but I don't have enough of like say one colour to make a sweater or like a pattern. Like it's just, I have a lot of like random amounts, which I just really don't like, because I want to have enough to make like say a cardigan or whatever, or like say even if I had like half the amount that I could make like a stripy cardigan or something. I just don't even have that. I just have really random amounts of yarn. I was talking to my friend and she loves Vinted, and I had a phase where like, guys, I was obsessed. Like I couldn't get off of Vinted, and then like I just stopped, and all of a sudden now I'm back in the zone because I searched up yarn on Vinted. Tell me why I found a gold mine. Like there's so many bundles and like things that people are selling that I'm like, oh my god, I need that. And honestly, I might just buy some, because one, it's cheaper to buy that on there than it is an actual website, and also then it's like I don't feel as bad, because it's like I don't feel so like of capitalism. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like if I'm buying something secondhand, I'm like, oh, that's fine. But there are a few, I have seen a few like sets of yarn that have got like the same colours and stuff, and like, because what I do is if I find like I want to find packs of say like 600 gram balls of yarn, like that's, I don't even know roughly how much yarn I need to make like a jumper or something, but if I see that, I'll then go onto that person's like profile just to see if they've got any more, and I would say like 9 times out of 10 they've got like more colours of that yarn. So yeah, that is the current situation, and I'm probably gonna spend the rest of the night browsing and thinking about colour combinations. So honestly, I'll probably let you know tomorrow if I bought anything, because knowing me, I'll just start buying stuff now. Do I need to do that? No. Have I got the money to do that? Not particularly. So good night everyone, I will see you tomorrow. I'm back from work, guys, and yeah, I ordered yarn. Yeah, I did. Literally as I was at my break at work, I literally was sat, oh, my drawer's open, I was literally sat ordering it because I was looking on Vinted, and I thought, yeah, also I'm gonna have to shut that drawer because it's really irritating me. But yeah, I ordered some like, I think it's like kind of like I don't, hold on, what? It's kind of fluffy. I'm looking to get some mohair because I've got this yarn, I've got like 3 balls of it, and it's like 250 grams, I think. 150 grams, not 200, of DK. And honestly, guys, do we think I can make a whole sweater out of 3 balls of this? Thinking about it, that's probably no. I did a gauge swatch, so I want to do the Cleo sweater, because I always talk about the Cleo sweater, I just love it. And I thought, oh, this would be a nice colour to do it in, and I did a gauge swatch, and like my gauge was just off, and it wasn't going to be like thick enough of what I wanted. So I thought, oh, maybe I'll use this with some mohair. Found some like, I think it's like mohair look. It's not actually mohair, it's like 100% acrylic. And I was like, oh, that looks, it was like a bright pink one as well. So I'm thinking about that, but I don't know how much, like how long it is, do you know what I mean? So I'm a bit confused. The yarn I've actually bought is like a mix of colours. It's like blues and reds and purples, and it's like quite fluffy. So I was like, this is literally how far I got doing the zipper sweater last night, whilst watching To All the Boys. And so nothing too exciting. I'm gonna be working on the body probably for the rest of the day, to be honest, but she's just so cute. let's say in a hypothetical world, I get all of my projects finished that I'm currently working on, what do I do next? Because I kind of want to make a stripy cardigan or something, because I've not actually got a cardigan for myself. And also I just need to like conquer my fear of not knitting in the round, because that's where I stick to. If I see a pattern that's like not knit in the round, I'm like, no. So I've made like a raglan cardigan, but I feel like because both times I've been using really chunky yarn, I feel like it kind of cheats the system a little bit. So speaking of cardigans, actually I do have something I really need to do, because guys, I finished this cardigan months ago, and obviously it's been fine because it's not been cold enough to wear it, because it's not for me, it's for my mum. But it's just been sat. It's actually there. That's the cardigan. Let me show you. I don't think I've ever shown this actually. And as you can see, I haven't sewed the end in. I'm not joking, I finished this months ago. Should I put it on? Let's put it on. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever actually tried this on. Oh my god, why does this fit me so well? I don't think I've ever tried this on. Stop it. See, I'm really not a cardigan girly, but this feels real nice. Look how clean it looks. Also, you can kind of see, actually I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but the top of the back is where I realised that I was purling wrong. Wow, maybe I'll do this in this vlog, because I've been putting it off ages. I need to sew all the ends in, and I also need to sew buttons on, basically because of this yarn is so chunky. This is the super chunky New Fashion by Woolcraft. I love Woolcraft. I need to sew the ends in and I need to sew the buttons on, but because this is so chunky, I really wanted to find really big buttons, because I think I have like sort of standard 1-inch buttons somewhere, and I thought there's gonna be a bit too small. But honestly, I don't think I can really find any buttons that are any bigger than that, because every time I've gone to like Dunelm, there's never any like bigger ones than 1-inch. So I think I'm just gonna see if I can sew some buttons on, because then it's done and then I can actually block it. But I'm not being funny, this feels so nice. I don't know if you can really see, like this is, it's so, I can't believe I put things on and I'm like, I can't believe I made that. Yeah, I'm gonna actually sew the ends in, because otherwise I'm never gonna do it. How does one block something this big? I don't have the space for that. I don't have a room where I can just lay things on the floor. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of people obviously have the blocking mats and stuff. Guys, I can't lay a project this big on the floor. I used to block my crochet stuff when I was at uni and stuff, and I would just literally leave it on the kitchen floor. Like on, what did I even used to use? I can't remember. I used to use I had these boxes when I would like move house and stuff, when I was like moving about at uni, and literally I'm pretty sure I used to just wet block my crochet stuff on that. Like I would literally wet it, or like I can't remember what I used to do. I think I used to like literally dunk it in water and then I'd pin it to shape, or I would like pin it to shape and steam it. And I used to just do that on the kitchen floor, and my flatmates just had to just deal with that. I really just don't crochet anymore. I'm always reading and replying to everyone's comments, and so many people have said like, you know, that they're in the same boat of where they started crocheting and then they've just completely given up with crocheting like once they learn how to knit. What the hell have I got on me? But I just think it's so funny how so many people go from doing crochet to knitting, because I feel like I don't see many people going from knitting to crochet, do you know what I mean? Unless it's someone who's like learnt to knit when they was a kid and then they like learn how to knit crochet as an adult. But I just find it interesting, because to be honest, if like you asked me my choice of like, say if I was to make a jumper or something out of like knit or crochet, like I'm gonna knit it, just because I don't know, I feel like crochet, it's more like kind of statement pieces. Like I feel like, I don't know, and also most of the stuff that I knit, it's pretty like, it doesn't look super like, or I try not to make it look super like handmade almost. I don't know. I'll come back once I've finished sewing all the ends in, because this is a struggle. and she's done. Guys, can we just pretend that it hasn't just taken me like 3 months to sew ends in? Maybe even longer. It's like sending an email, you know, it's gonna take you 5 minutes most of the time, but you will put it off for 2 months. My tension actually looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. This is the Ashley Lillis hillside cardigan, but I just made it like quite long. Obviously this isn't for me, unfortunately. However, I think if it was for me, I'd probably make it bigger anyways. But yeah, I just need to get some buttons and then she's done. But yeah, honestly, I'm probably just gonna stick to working on the Monday sweater for the rest of the day, because I think I'm seeing my friends again. I count that as a success, by the way. Thank you. I finished a project in this video. Thank you. Good morning, friends. It's actually the next day because I ended up seeing one of my friends and family, and then I had a really early night, so I couldn't even just do a little pre-bed check-in. Guys, I was knitting yesterday because I started watching another film. The body is done. The stockinette part of the body is done, more or less, I think. I'm so excited. Like, because literally, when was the last time I got to like this part of a project? I don't know. I need to do the ribbon, which shouldn't take me very long because I only have to do a few rows, I think. And then I'm gonna honestly just see how far I get with one of the arms, because I really don't know how long it's gonna take me. Obviously, there's way less stitches on the arms. So who knows, honestly, but yeah, I can't believe I've actually managed to do this. This might not seem a lot for some people, but for me, doing all this is pretty good going for me. I need to have a read of the pattern again, just to make sure that like I've done it right. Also, guys, yeah, you know, I was on about Vinted. Guys, it's actually becoming an issue. I've already told my friend, like, this is the end for me. Like, I get way too obsessed with things. I've bought 3 lots. That's not 3. I've bought 3 lots of yarn. Yeah. I've bought this sort of mohair. Well, it's not mohair. I think it's like a kind of like a fluffy type of. It's going to be so hard to explain. Yarn that's like pinkish. And I'm thinking of making like kind of a loose, light cardigan, because I don't actually have any cardigans for myself. And I don't really wear cardigans, but I thought, oh, that might be quite cute to have a loose flowy one. I bought the pink yarn. Did I even say about this? It was like the pink yarn I was going to double up to see if I could make the Cleo sweater with. I did buy that. And I also bought the one that I got, which I told you about yesterday, the random colour ones. If I'm buying it like pre-loved, I'm not adding to consumerism. Oh my god, all the people on Vinted are flirting with me because they keep offering me new prices. Yeah, I know you want me. Also, guys, the weather, as soon as it hit September, the sun said, bye guys, I'm not staying around, like, I'm gone. And it's so like chilly and cold. I love it. Oh, the way my own videos just come up here. Tell you what, guys, I cannot rewatch any of my videos because I see it and I'm like. Also, the fact that it's just playing like in the little preview thing right now. The way I just don't care what I look like on the internet is so funny to me, because I'm like, wow. Also, I'm not about to make myself look half decent every time. Like, that's just so much energy. Whenever I see anyone that has like, oh my god, stop talking. That was me, by the way, not anyone else. Whenever I see anyone that has like really, they're like very well put together, I'm like, girls, how are you doing that? How are you, every time you pick up your like phone or camera or whatever, you're looking nice? Because I do not look like I look like this probably 95% of the time. I'm not about to start putting makeup on to do YouTube. But also, I feel like I said this earlier in the vlog, how whenever I watch anyone that's in like the knitting YouTube community, YouTube space, everyone looks so put together and like all their videos are all nice and calm. Like, wish that was me, but it's just not. Like, it is what you get on here. Like, I just can't. I've wanted to do that before. I'd be like, oh, maybe I'll do a vlog where, you know, it's not me yapping the whole time. Guys, I cannot do it. I don't know what to watch. I don't know what to watch. Also, guys, do you know of anyone else who's a like UK knit or crochet girls? Because there's really not many of us. Actually, I'm gonna watch Ava P. That's who I'll watch. You don't follow her, you probably do. If you know who I am, you're bound to know who she is. She has some really great vlogs, so I would definitely recommend her. I'm gonna get to knitting and purling. So guys, I haven't finished doing the ribbon yet. I'm like, I don't even know how many rows I've done. Maybe like 4. I don't know. I probably need to do like 2 more rows maybe. But guys, everyone just fancies me on Vinted. Like, do you want me? Guys, I spent like 50 quid on Vinted yesterday. That's not okay. Also, as far as chatty vlogs go, I think this one might be the most chatty, because this is probably going to be longer than most of my vlogs as it is. And I feel like, because usually I like to do a little time lapse, and you know, to make things, I don't know, to make it a bit more like serious. I don't know, but like I've just been wanting to chit chat this week. I don't know why. This weekend. Okay, it's a little bit later, guys. She's off the needles. Look how cute. Should I have done the ribbon a little bit longer? Probably. But hey, I didn't. I done is it called the Italian bind off? Yeah. Oh, it feels nice. For the bottom, do I think I've probably done it wrong in some places? Yeah. Hey, you can't be perfect all the time, right? I was gonna start on the sleeves right away. I don't know if I'm going to. I'm honestly not sure. Thinking about right now, I might work on my zipper sweater for a little bit, just because that's been neglected whilst I've been focusing on this. I'm a slow knitter, and I don't get to sit and knit like all day, or like crochet all day like I did last summer. That was such a fun time of my life. So considering I've done this, I'm very proud of myself, and also I've really like held myself back for not or like held myself back from starting other projects. So yeah, or I might actually work on some of my socks. Actually, I'm going to do that. Just changed my mind. So if you don't know, these are the first socks. Well, actually, that's a big fat lie. I have tried to make socks in the past, and on like doing like magic loop and stuff, and magic loop is actually just not for me. However, I do think magic loop might work for me if I don't use metal needles like the ones I was using, or like the cables not metal. So I probably will at some point try that again. But honestly, I bought some 9-inch circular needles. These are the Chow Goo ones, and yeah, I'm not going back. I love these. I love how small they are. They just feel so nice. Right, which one is it? And this is a stone knits pattern, and I love the stone knits pattern. They're so cute. But however, the only downside of doing it on 9-inch circulars is obviously you can only do one at a time. I just know when I get to finishing this, I'm like, oh my god, I can wear it. No, babe, you've got to make another one. Also, a good thing about this pattern though, is that it's only like 2 repeating colourwork sections. Obviously, like the bats, as you can see, like these ones are in the same row, but these ones aren't. So the colourwork is only like this much. So it's really easy to just like jump back into it, and I don't really need to figure out which row I'm on. And also I can just count how many colours I've done. My aim for today is I want to finish the colourwork section, because I think once I finish this section of bats, I think I go on to like the heel flap or short rows, whatever it is. So yeah, and yeah, I'm gonna watch some YouTube whilst I do this. Can I finish the next bat? I guess we're gonna have to find out and see. Lord, after using bigger needles, I always find it so difficult to go back to doing this because I'm like, ah! I'm at the last stitch of all of my colour work. Do I think something looks a little bit off on some of these bats of the last row? Potentially. Am I going to fix it now? No. Honestly, I've got to do short row heels. Oh, short row heel. I don't know how to do that. But I am kind of thinking about swapping over to a long needle for the heel because, girl boss, I've got no room left. I can't, like, this is just not going to work. So I'm thinking I'm going to swap over to a heel, a needle, a longer needle. But honestly, do I want to do this right now? Let me read the instructions because I actually don't know if I have the mental capacity to do this. I actually don't want to do that right now. Like, I've just read some of the instructions and I said, no, I'm not down for that right now. So, well, we got to this far. I guess that's more of what I had. But also, do I ever wear socks that are this long, like this length? No. Oh, well. I think she looks real cute. I think she looks neat. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I think she looks nice and neat. I did, like, read a lot of people saying that... I say read. TikTok is my resource. That when you do colour work, you should, like, go up a needle size because of tension and stuff. Did I do that? No, I didn't. Is that probably going to affect everything later on? Probably. Do I care right now? No, not really. Guys, guess who's just been laying in bed like half the day? It's literally like 8:34 right now in the evening, and I know I said I was just trying to be focusing on like one singular project. Yeah, well, basically, yeah, I may have watched the entirety of Mighty Ducks #1 and I might be on #2 right now. And I thought, like, whilst I was doing it, I was like, I need to just work on something that's been, like, a project that's been sort of just sat there for a while, untouched. One that was closer to the next step than others. So, like, if, say, I was on the neckline and I could go onto the yoke or the yoke onto the body and stuff. And I was like, right, which one is, like, has the most and is the closest to being, like, finished with that section? And turns out it was the #6 sweater by My Favourite Things Knitwear. I've literally got like how many rows left? 3 rows left until I can split off for the body. To be honest, I really don't know what the fit of this is going to be like because, like, as you can see, like, this is the biggest cable I have and it's like it is like 120 centimeters, I think. So like I cannot tell how big this thing is going to be, and I'm pretty sure after I split off for the arms I still am supposed to do increases on the body, but I think I'm gonna like get up to that point, split off, try it on, and then see what where we're at, because I'm pretty sure my gauge is probably slightly bigger or a bit bigger than the actual pattern, so I'm a bit concerned that this is going to be massive. And also this is big now, like I'm definitely not going to have enough yarn, so that's always fun. I do have like I think 2 more full balls of it, which this also looks kind of different. Like, I'm not gonna lie, maybe it's just because these are unused and like the yarn that I'm using right now has already been used up before, so it's a bit more like fluffier, but this seems a lot thinner. I don't know why. This is just some random B&M yarn as always, but yeah, that's literally what I've just been doing, to be honest. I'm probably gonna end the vlog here because I probably won't, nothing's gonna drastically change. I don't actually think I've got anything else to say apart from the fact that I've been sitting scrolling TikTok reading sad quotes for like an hour. Do you know them slideshow ones? Yeah, but this vlog has consisted of me yapping, so if you like that, you're welcome. If you don't, you've made it this far, so kisses to you. If you're here right now, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this vlog, let me know. This has been kind of random, literally me sat in my room once again for the whole weekend. which we love to see it. Thank you for watching. I love you lots, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.